Hey guys, it is Erin or Gimme Yarn 418 and I am back with Thank God It's Finished, or TGIF. One of the dead light bulbs just came back on. Creepy! Anyway, I am here to show you what I have been working on. Few things. I have not worked on my Scrappy Happy Blanket, and I have not worked on my brickless. I actually need to find my brickless because it's upstairs somewhere. And upstairs somewhere, upstairs everywhere, is a complete and utter disaster. As you can imagine, with everything going on, housework took a back seat for me. And I spent this past week catching up, which was not fun. Not fun at all. But I do have a few things to show you here. I don't know what they are, but I will show you. Let's see what this one is. This is tea with bread and jam. It's a paper pattern on Ravelry. It is linked on my project page. Oops. This one? Is this it? Which one is it? That one. And this is knit purely out of leftover yarn. Some Cascade 220, I'm not sure of the colorways, and now I got wool fuzz all over me. This is for myself. I'm not exactly sure that I'm in love with it, which is why I've slowed down on it, but it is what it is. I'm going to back up so you can see it. Here it is. Colors are completely washed out. This is a greeny blue. The sleeve has another stripe of bluey green down here, but not in line with the other stripes. Let me get closer and see if you can see the color. That's more in line with what the color actually looks like. I knit this with a good deal of ease, so it can be a throw on and bum around the house or run errands sweater. And I have not touched it in probably a month. In fact, the last time I touched it was at my in-laws' house, visiting with Carol before she went into the hospital for the last time. So it's been a while. I should just power through and get it done, but it's not like I'm going to wear it tomorrow. So that is the first whip. Oh, and I'm using my signatures. Okay. Get in the bag, get in the bag. My next whip is pattern here. Not linked on Ravelry because I thought I was going to have to rip it out. And I'll tell you why. But I will show you who it's by and everything. It's Knit Baby Lamb by Lorraine Pistorio. I'm terrible at pronunciations. I may put a project page, I will put a project page up before this video goes up, so. And I've had some Pipsqueak yarn laying around my house since they discontinued it and recalled it because it's not safe for children. And I had 2 skeins and I said, oh, that's going to be plenty. No, it's not going to be plenty. I quickly went through 2 skeins and then panicked because I didn't have much done, but I love the effect it's giving. And it's just for me to sit on my desk upstairs in the studio, so I'm not worried about, this is why it was recalled, because these can pull out. Anyway, so I did a frantic search on Ravelry, and thank the heavens, someone came through and had a ball that they let me buy, they parted with. And then when I was cleaning, going through some stuff upstairs, when I was attempting to clean before everything started happening, I found another ball of it. So I will show you what I have done, which is not too much. So I'm knitting it out of the Pipsqueak, and the color is Marshmallow White. Don't look for this yarn. They don't make it anymore because they deemed it was dangerous for children. And I'm also using, I believe this is some Red Heart Soft in gray. And let me show you what I have, which is not much. Which is not much. What is this? I believe these are the arms, but don't quote me on that. Look at that. It's so adorable and sheepish, and this thing is going to be huge. So those are the arms, and then I had a leg, and that's when I ran out of yarn. 2 balls! So thankfully, I now have 2 more, 1 found and 1 acquired. So this will be coming out again very soon to continue working on. And hopefully you'll see it as a finished object in the near future. And I just found my size 3 needles that I've been looking for. That's a good thing. So there's that. I don't even know when I started this because I was so gung-ho about it. I was gung-ho that I was finally using some old like deep dive stash, and then my bubble got burst. So there's that. And my final whip that is active is a sweater for Kristen. And this one is called Sophias Berg sweater. I'm not sure if there's a project page yet, but there will be by the time this goes up. And this is what it looks like. I let Kristen choose from a few patterns online that were 2-color color work because I had some yarn I wanted to knit a sweater for her out of. The yarn I am using is Lion Brand Touch of Alpaca. I picked this up at some point on clearance, but I had enough for a sweater for Kristen and a sweater for myself. This is 7 ounces, 415 yards. It's a size 4, but I'm knitting it to a sport weight gauge, I believe. Oh no, I'm knitting it to a worsted weight. And did I say it has 415 yards? Yes, I did. And it is 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. So it's literally a touch of alpaca. Anyway, so I knit it in this color, which is navy, and the other one I think was just, it was another blue. I don't have it down here. I apologize. This one has a lot of guard hairs in it, and I was surprised because they always come to the surface. But once I block it, wash it and block it, it will be better. It will be better. And put my ends inside. Kristen loves it. She tries it on. It fits. She thought it was a little small, but I haven't blocked it yet, so it'll be a little bigger. I am on the ribbing, and there is the color work section. I really like it. Let me get closer so maybe you can see the actual colors. No. This is, the lighter blue is like a dusty gray blue. It shows pretty true here, but more blue. So true, but not true. Anyway, I just need to sit down and finish the body and knit the sleeves. But again, she won't be wearing it tomorrow, so I was focusing a little more on, since I got home, on not TGIF, Christmas in July. So this is a great pattern. Highly recommend it. Lots of sizes and easy to follow. Love it. Ooh. I have that yarn also in a red for myself and a cream for the contrast, and I think, because I tend to do this, I've noticed, I think Kristen and I are getting the same sweater. What will I be working on next? First, socks. I haven't knit many socks this year, probably because between Kristen and I we have about 125 pair. But I miss knitting socks, and I have those amazing signature sock needles, so I want to knit socks. Second will be more Christmas ornaments, which brings me into third. In the last video, I mentioned to you that I have become relatively gnome obsessed. So this pattern was gifted to me by the lovely Maureen, Simply More Crafts, here on YouTube and Instagram last holiday season, and I didn't get around to knitting it. I have just barely cast on, and you will see some of these in the near future in that beautiful batik yarn that I showed you in the last video. So this is the other thing that is next. I'm starting with the mini guy here because he's an ornament size. And again, I'm knitting the fingering weight version in the DK yarn with the fingering weight called for needles. So hopefully he'll be a decent size. I think that is all I have for today that I can think of. As I mentioned yesterday, which was just a couple minutes ago for me, TGIF, the Christmas in July, Xmas in July along is still going on through the month of August. So if you want to make anything Christmas themed or for a Christmas gift, you just have to follow the directions in the TGIF Christmas in July video, which I will maybe try and see if I can do one of those card things. No promises. If not, there'll be a link down below to that video. I'd love to have you participate. There's going to be one prize for participants on Instagram and one prize for participants in the Ravelry group, and you can double dip. You can enter both places for the same exact project. So, breathe. That's all I have for now. I guess until next time, which hopefully will be Friday. No, you'll see me tomorrow if you want to. But my next TGIF video will be next Friday. Fingers crossed. I can't imagine we're going to have any more bad luck. But I just said that, so we probably will. I hope you guys are doing well. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.